Completion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Mike 54. Mike 54. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Mike 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go. Let's go.
Jameis again. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
51 to Mike, boy. 51 over. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
3rd and long for Winston. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Here we go, here we go. Switches.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And that gets him a little.
The life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Bring it out. Kill. Spot. 12, fellas, here we go.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to it. New set of downs.
Here we go. 180. 6. Man up, D. Showing up. 1, Omaha. Hey, gun. Hey, Foxtrot.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle as the first half is winding down. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Final play of the half here. Winston. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. But gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kickstarted things going in the opposite direction.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. This is Jones. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Play action now, Winston. And he finds Howard complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going. They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. The Buccaneer first, Winston to Brate. Jameis now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Winston, and he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played the responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
I got this.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on first.
11. Hey, gun. Strip that ball. Check, 45 to Mike. Check. 21. Yeah.
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. They'll run it now out of the gun. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Hey, Charlie! I got this.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. He's going to float this one deep. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Here the 9. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, And it's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Here's Winston. And his guys are going to have the football